Alright, hello everyone. This is Kung here. So I have a map that I'm going to run to help showcase this Blood Magic Incinerator. And you can see the map here. It's got elemental equilibrium and vulnerability. And so you might think, well, if you're Incinerate and you're fire based, why are you going to run an elemental equilibrium map? And it's just because honestly the damage output from Incinerate just overruns any of the resistances that the mobs get. One of my links is fire penetration, and so that pretty much negates a lot of the resistance that's gained by enemies. And vulnerability is another mod that some players avoid because of the increased physical damage taken. So I have about a little less than 10k armor with the granite. I go up to about 25, and you can see that here. And so vulnerability doesn't really scare me all that much. Additionally, you can see that I have 8,351 life, and so I have a huge life pool, and so it takes a really large hit to stun me, and even if I do get stunned, because my large life pool, my stun recovery tends to be fairly quick, and so I don't really worry a whole lot about vulnerability. And those are two really great mods for pack size. Chain just means that instead of running my Chaos Golem for additional physical mitigation like I normally do, I'm not going to do that because it's just going to cause me to take more damage as the projectiles chain between my Golem and I, and you can see he's even tankier than I at over 20,000 health, plus he'll have Fortify up. So we want to make sure he stays put away. And then we have Beyonders. So I'm anticipating, hopefully, getting several Beyonders to help show the tankiness of this build, and so we're just going to go ahead and throw the map in, and I'm going to run it with a fragment because lately I've been getting boned for getting map returns, so I'm hoping with basically 100 quant and 25 pack size, I get some decent returns here. And so we'll just go ahead and open this up and start running it. And so I'm playing in the Tempest League. Currently, looks like there aren't any Tempests active in this area, so we're just gonna start grabbing some mobs, throw up a Enduring Cry, and start going to town on them. So one of the things you might notice going off there is my cast 1 damage taken, GMP, with Arctic Breath. And so what this does is it puts Arctic Breath down on the ground to help slow the enemies down. Additionally, I also use Enfeeble in that cast 1 damage taken setup. It's a level 1 cast 1 damage taken, so it only requires level 38, so as soon as I start taking damage, it's going to go off quite frequently, and I want that to happen because I want there to be constantly chilled ground, slowing down enemies, and constantly enfeebling. And so I don't always Enduring Cry, pretty much only Enduring Cry whenever I have a pretty big pack. Here we go. Hopefully this should help bring up Beyonder. I've had a couple people ask me about my filter. It's just a filter that I wrote myself. I don't have a link for it anywhere. If there's enough demand, I would put it up somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else is fine. Are there any more enemies up here? Nope. Pick up some of this stuff. I'll probably have to come back. Oh, nope. I also have Flame Dash that I used whenever I'm either A, out of my Quicksilver Flask, or B, I'm opening boxes because I'll roll magic monsters on them. So let's hide all the items and see if we can get a Beyonder here, because I'd really like to try and... There we go. So who do we have? We have Asphyxia. So let's pull up a granite. And you can see if I'd had a granite up earlier, it probably wouldn't have dropped as low as I did, but you can see the whole time just face tanking. I want to note that there are not any damage mods on this map, so it's not as crazy as it could be. And I think I'm just going to worry about coming around to pick up loot at the end. And I'll only worry about grabbing maps. But let's see if we can get another Beyonder here. I think hopefully this... There we go. Looks like it's the same one again. Asphyxia. And let's say you're not as comfortable with just face tanking, you can always hit him and run. Hit him and run. And just keep your endurance charges up. Oh, we even got a Zana. That's awesome. And there's a box. Alright, I'm going to have to do some careful clearing after this video. Alright, let's see if we can get another Beyond boss. And so I have Life Leech as one of my links on Incinerate, and that really helps a lot with just the face tanking. See about pulling them up here. What do we have? 1, 2 portals, and I don't know if this is going to be enough. Nah, probably not. That's okay. Let's see here. Just keep on pushing through the map. Really hoping to get like Host or somebody who's notoriously rippy, because I've done Host multiple times with this character with pretty similar results. Or oh, what's the other one? The Leap Slammer. Alright, this should get a... Oh, Host, there we go, okay. I mean, the trick with him is basically you're going to hit and run, because he does hit harder. So you're going to want to make sure, one, your granites are up, and you can't just face tank everything that he does. And if you want, you can even use Culling Totem. So that's Host. The only one that I haven't been able to spawn is Absoth. And so I think that would definitely be an interesting fight. Oh, looks like we got Cackling Sky again. Throw up a Culling Totem, boom. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much just the standard for maps. I'm running probably slightly slower since I'm summoning Beyonders here on purpose. When you don't have Beyond maps, you can really just punch through them. Horrendous. Yeah, and it's just a really strong build. Clears well. since you have 8,000 life, it really helps with really hard hits and not getting one shot and avoiding it even feeling close or really, really tense whenever those scenarios do happen to where you do get hit hard. Yeah, and looks like we're about back to where we were at. Let's see. Is that really everything? Didn't think I'd hit all of this middle layer yet, but perhaps I did. One monster. So yeah, that's the map. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll go ahead and do a quick note about my setup right here, that this Incinerate was in a 6-link, so it's a 2020 Incinerate, 1920 LMP, Life Leech 1920, Fire Pen 1920, Iron Will level 19, and an Echo 1920. Since that was probably of interest, you can see my gear linked in the forums. If you have any questions, feel free to post them there, and thanks for watching.